Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Guns and Rollers facing off against the Heartless Heathers. Just a quick word before we get started. Thank you to all of our volunteers who make all of this possible. And please give a round of applause to the volunteers and to the officials on skates and off who keep everybody safe and this game going. And of course, one last reminder, this is a sold-out crowd. Get friendly. It could get warm in here and, you know, lots of people, that sort of thing. Anyways, my name is Puns and Roses. I'm joined by Toe Furious, and we're going to get this started. Toe Furious, who you got?
All right, Puns, thank you. It's my honor to bring to you this evening in the ice blue tops. They come from the land of ice and snow. It's the Heartless Heathers! Wearing number 0, Zeriosa. 1-2 is Stan the Woman. 1-4-3, your captain, Jamma Fist. 1-5-5, Bella Constrictor. Number 1-7, the Blast Unicorn. 1701, Damage Report. Number 18, I Scream Cone. 1975 is Fleetwood Smack. Wearing 2-4, Glam. 2-4-3 is Scratcher in the Eye. 2-4-7, Mia Palau. 4-4-4 is Force Majeure. 6-4, Shredder Cheese. 7-0, Freddie Herfury. And last but not least, number 7-1, Headache. The Heathers are coached this evening by Hamtramck, Crush, and Wrath. Give it up for the Heartless Heathers!
And now, wearing the black and the pink, the Guns and Rollers. Number 0 is Zip. Wearing number 11, Liv Baders. 136, Katie Quick. 19, Angela Death. 221, Hound of Bad Askervilles. Wearing number 24, Beans. 31, Lauren Forcer. 316 is Evan Helical. Number 4, Kieran Duncan. Wearing 43, Bangs. 523, Liquor and Split. Number 6, Polly Pushy Pants. 808, you're gonna be sorry. And number 99, your captain, Hellslinger. Your coaches, Morgan, Thunders, OMG, and Eclipse. Give it up for the Guns and Rollers. All right, anybody here for the first time watching roller derby? Raise your hands. Anybody?
Oh, good.
All right, we got a
people
couple
besides
of you.
me. That's good.
Excellent. Well, we'll try to get you sorted. We got folks wearing the shirts that say Purple Rain. They can also answer questions.
You can also buddy up with your neighbor because most everybody knows what's going on, and they could be sure to be glad to help you understand what it is you're about to see.
We're friendly that way. All right, first up, wearing the stars. For the blue, Mia Palau. And for the black, that is Zip. Mia Palau on the inside lane. He's your lead jammer.
The skater with the star on their helmet is the only one that can score points on the team, so they have to get through the pack the first time, and then every skater they pass after that, there'll be points. So Mia Palau now scoring points for the Heartless Heathers.
So if this is your first time, Mia Palau, the jammer for the Heathers, just lapped 4 skaters and grabbed 4 points.
Oh, and a big apex jump there. Mia Palau through once again. And Zip now through as well on their initial pass. And that skater with the star on their helmet is the one available to call off the jam whenever they want. So that's what happened there.
The other skaters on the track, they are called blockers. Their job is to play offense and defense at the same time. There's a special blocker with a stripe on their helmet. They are called the pivot.
Looks like we have a quick official timeout here. Little mix up here. Heather's starting this jam with 2 skaters in the penalty box.
And Liquor and Split jamming for GNR. Liquor and Split, your lead jammer. Headache working the back of the pack, getting offensive help from Scratcher and Blast Unicorn. But that GNR defense is holding. And there's the star pass. Oh, that is not a legal star pass.
Oh, looks like a penalty called on Headache before the star pass, so Headache now headed to the penalty box. Liquor and Split now on a power jam for the Guns and Rollers. And scoring points, bringing us to a tie score so far.
Polly Pushy Pants trying to create a lane on the outside. Blast Unicorn denies that, though. And that is a long drawback. Liquor and Split just calls it. But 3 points on that last pass. And we have our first lead change.
All right, so a lot of fast and furious action to start off the bout here this evening. Like we said, if it may be a little confusing, ask the people in Purple Rain or your neighbor, and we'll get this all sorted out. Looks like we'll have a power start on this jam. Angela Death now on the line for the Guns and Rollers as Headache still resides in the penalty box. And here we go.
And Stan with the force out and recycle on AD. Angela Death. Oh, great seal on the inside by Beans and company.
Very nice track vision there. Angela Death seeing that seal and headed for it right through.
Glam with the force out on Angela Death. And Headache is through on the initial.
And there's your call off once again.
3 more points for GNR.
Looks like our 15th anniversary penalty box is empty, so we'll have a 5-on-5 jam start here.
And next on the line, we have Zip returning for GNR up against Force Majeure, jamming for the first time for the Heathers.
And Zip tries the inside and quickly through for the Guns and Rollers.
Force Majeure immediately taking off that cap, and there's a star pass to Scratcher.
So that skater with the stripe on their helmet is the only skater that can receive the star pass. And that's what happened there on that one for the Heathers. But then the quick call off by Zip. 3 more points now bring our score. Guns N' Rollers 17, Heartless Heathers 8. Just over 26 minutes to play.
Tonkin.com, the largest selection of new and used cars in the Pacific Northwest, is only a click away at Tonkin.com. All right, next up, Liquor and Split up against Mia Palau.
Both teams at full strength here to begin.
Oh, Beans with the force out and long recycle. Oh, high
Liquor.
block sends Liquor and Split to the box. Power jam, Mia Palau and the Heathers.
Oh, and Mia Palau finding the inside hole quickly through. Taking lead jammer now for the Heathers.
A lot of credit to Fleetwood Smack for creating that lane.
Oh, and a big apex jump, but Beans just enough there to knock Mia out and the big recycle.
That was brilliant defense by Beans.
Oh, now Mia inside and out, finds another lane on the outside and through once again.
And nice pick and roll by Fleetwood Smack once again.
Liquor and Split back out of the penalty box now and engaging the pack. Oh, Karen Duncan with some nice defense on Mia Palau, but both out, so Mia's free to go. And Liquor and Split now through on their initial pass. Oh, and the call off there after the apex jump from Mia. No points on that lap.
All right.
8 on the board, though, on that jam. Big jam there for the Heathers. Right back to the score, 17 Guns N' Rollers, 16 Heartless Heathers.
Do you know a business that would benefit by promoting at Derby events and to RCR members? Email sponsorship at rosecityrollers.com or check our sponsorship info on rosecityrollers.com.
All right, a little different look here. Pivot line start for the pack.
And Liv Baders.
Liv Baders.
Great outside to in move.
But meanwhile, the defense there anchored by Hound of Bad Askerville, Katie Quick. Having the ability to stop Headache now on the top of turn 1. Oh, Liv Baders, nice little move bouncing around the outside there. And we have a star pass once again, scratcher in the eye now. Our jammer of note for the Heathers. Oh, wow, another nice skating move there, Liv Baders. Wow, that was very nice.
That was beautiful.
Hey, fans, don't forget to head down to the bar. We have Underwood Wines, single-serving cans of Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, or a double-serving can of Rosé Bubbly. Oh, who doesn't love Rosé Bubbly? Head down to the bar.
All right, next up we will have Force Majeure and Angela Death as your jammers. 4-3 pack advantage for GNR right now. And that is Bang trying to break up that Heathers defense. And high block, Force Majeure.
Oh, and Angela Death now gets through on the inside. Finds a seam in that defense. It looked like there was nowhere to go, but AD managed to find it. Stretching out the pack now as AD comes back. And there's the call off. Looks like they'll preserve those Heathers in the penalty box for a little bit over there. All right, Derby fans, we were just telling you about the wine. Don't forget to head down and grab yourself a Ninkasi Prismatic IPA, Pacific Rain Pale Ale, or maybe a two-town cider, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest.
All right, we will have a power start. Evangelical all alone on that jam on Hawthorne jam line.
This is the first time we've seen Evangelical this evening.
I believe it is.
And just like that, Evangelical powers through in turn 2 to take lead jammer.
Polly Pushy Pants opening holes in that defense, giving Evangelical the space to score.
Very nice. Meanwhile, force majeure back off the penalty box. And we have a star pass once again. Scratcher in the eye again, the recipient of the star, but still nowhere to go against this GNR defense.
Polly Pushy Pants immediately picked up Scratcher, but drew a penalty for that.
Oh, there's like Katie Quick in there too, putting up a good wall there, but Scratcher in her eye does get through. All right, there's the call off. 4 more points there for Evangelical.
Deb Count Staber, let Deb guide you home. Proud realtor sponsor of the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX.com. All right, jamming for the first time for the Heathers, we have Freddie Herfury skating against Zip.
Freddie Herfury one to beat here. Kieran Duncan still battling it out. Oh, Kieran Duncan with a out of play penalty. And Zip now through as well.
And forearm penalty. Freddie Herfury going to the box. This is now a power jam for GNR, and this will be a 2-minute jam.
Oh, and a nice knockout there, Stan on Zip. Oh, and Zip that time finding the hole on the inside, gets through for the 4.
Credit to Polly Pushy Pants creating that inside lane.
Polly Pushy Pants all over the track here so far this evening.
Oh, ice cream cone. Last line of defense, but Zip just had too much momentum.
No stopping the Zip on that one. Like Freddie Herfury back out of the penalty box now for the Heathers and engaging the back of the pack.
Both jammers digging in.
Both defenses on lockdown here. GNR defense, Kieran Duncan. Polly Pushy Pants now last line of defense against Freddie. And Polly Pushy Pants headed to the penalty box.
Out of play call.
Like Zip trying to run a little offense or a jammer defense there. Working against this defense right in front of the crowd here, Stan.
Ice cream cone breaking apart that GNR triangle.
And there's the call off. Natural end to that jam. Don't forget, fans, we now have Reyka vodka also down at the bar. Handcrafted in Iceland. Head on over and get yourself a Reyka vodka.
Jam number 10, we'll see Mia Palau and Liquor and Split. Once again on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Oh, Mia Palau quickly up the middle and then outside, right around, taking lead jammer.
And that's a star pass to Lauren Forcer.
Oh, Mia now being held up by Liquor and Split, the former jammer.
Blast Unicorn and Company riding Lauren Forcer right out of bounds.
On Mia Palau through on that exchange at the top of the pack there. Oh, late cut track call on Mia. So now Lauren Forcer with a power jam. No lead jammer on this one, so we'll go the full 2 minutes.
And the crowd starts to chant for Lauren Forcer. And that is a track cut on Lauren Forcer. Did not see Blast Unicorn drift back. Bella Constrictor on a forearm penalty. Mia Palau out of the box, engaged. Driving hard against that GNR defense. And here comes the Heathers offense.
Heather's trying to make an opening there for Mia. Still no luck. Nice ride out there. Liquor and split with a nice recycle here of Mia Palau. Lauren Forster back on the track and engaging the pack.
Hound of Bad Askerville's playing some offense.
Oh, and Mia Palau with a nice little apex hop. Gets through. And there's your jam coming to an end.
Killer Burger, 5 minutes to burgers, beer, and bottomless fries.
Well, it looks like we have an official timeout. Those timeouts this evening are being brought to you by Trailhead Credit Union. Trailhead Credit Union is the home of the 3% interest checking account. Check out our friends over at Trailhead Credit Union.
Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best, vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast.
Everybody loves a jam on Hawthorne. All right, looks like we're ready to get started once again.
It's making me hungry for breakfast.
I know. It looks like our jammers this time will be Liv Baders for GNR and Headache for the Heathers. Liv Baders banging through on the inside, now lead jammer for Guns and Rollers.
And Headache doffs the helmet cover, but maintains it. Oh, Liv Baders with the shirt whip off of Beans. Picked up 4.
Hey, we'd like to thank a couple of our great sponsors, Myopic Optometry and Portland Vital Signs.
Force Majeure and Zip jamming jam number 12. Halfway through this first period, and Zip zips through the pack.
Wow. Not sure how that happened. Just zipped right through there.
Yeah.
And once again, Zip around the outside.
Just creating her own holes. And we have a star pass to the Blast Unicorn.
And Zip with a call off. See the Blast Unicorn flying in. See if they got any points.
No.
Nope. Just over 13 and a half minutes to go in this first period. Guns and Rollers 71, Heartless Heathers 27.
And we have a timeout being called by the Heartless Heathers.
Oh, that timeout being brought to you this evening by Trailhead Credit Union.
All right, WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life.
Hey, we'd like to remind you, Derby fans, if you're out drinking a Rose City-sponsored beverage or grabbing some grub, show our sponsors some love on social media and tag your photos with the hashtag RCR sponsor. You'll be entered to win a pair of VIP tickets to one of our upcoming bouts.
Speaking of upcoming bouts, what do we got coming up soon?
Yeah, speaking of coming up bouts, we have our annual Junior Derby tournament, Bridge City Riot, just around the corner on March 3rd, 28th and 29th. 2 epic days of action with teams visiting from Santa Cruz, Fort Collins, and Seattle. Come cheer on the future of Derby. Tickets available at rosecityrollers.com.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, Junior Derby's an awesome time. You all ought to come out and check it out. Definitely the future of roller derbies. Plenty of skaters on the track tonight were former juniors.
13 and a half minutes left. We have Angela Death and Mia Palau as your jammers. 3-on-3 in the pack. Angela Death bouncing off ice cream cone and Stan. Spin move, one to beat.
Oh, Angela Death with a nice move around Stan there on that one.
And track cut, Mia Palau. This is now a power jam for GNR. Oh, ice cream cone, nice force out and recycle.
Some offense being played there. Karen Duncan trying to make a path for AD. Oh, and a forearm called now on Angela Death. Headed to the penalty box, we'll have our first jammer, do-si-do. When that happens, roller derby's no fun without a jammer, so the jammer in the box is immediately released. Mia Palau now back on the track. And wow, Mia Palau.
Just ole!
Yeah, I'm not real sure, but that was awesome.
That was a great move. Just whoop.
Pack on the run now. Mia Palau engaging the back. Little shirt whip on cone. Mia Palau through the pack. Another 4 points. Angela Death now out as well. And no lead jammer on this one, so we'll go the full 2 minutes. Both jammers making it through. Oh, boom. Angela Death coming in hot. Making away.
Mia Palau trapped at the back of the pack. Polly Pushy Pants and Bean.
Oh, meanwhile, Angela Death. Wow, backwards, forwards, spinning around, all that, still making it through on their feet. Mia Palau now through as well. That was a hard-fought battle for Mia on that one.
No kidding. And Angela Death getting some offensive help. Grabs a quick 4.
That was a big jam there. A lot of points scored on that one, only 4-point differential for the teams.
And we have an official review being called by GNR. We will see what they have to say. In the meantime, since this might take a little bit, great time to grab some merch. Grab some if you win, so that'd be about $75 for you. And the more people we get in, the bigger that pot is. There are folks wandering around, you can buy your wheels, and we'll do that at halftime.
GNR is requesting a cut call on the Heathers jammer.
All right, well, the Zebras herd up. Let's tell you about Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud sponsor of RCR.
Hey, Derby fans, we'd also like to remind you that coming up on April 24th through the 26th, the 4-time reigning world champions will be hosting Derby Days. Registration is now open. Get a chance to train with these world champions right here at the hangar. This boot camp is open to adults and advanced juniors of all genders. Register at rosecityrollers.com.
Upon review, no out-of-bounds contact was observed by the Heathers jammer. GNR will not keep their official review for the half.
All right, thank you for that clear and concise explanation.
So nice to be able to hear the referees.
It is. Liquor and split for GNR. Headache for the Heathers. And Liquor working the outside lane.
GNR with one skater in the penalty box, but nonetheless, Liquor and Split now through as your lead jammer.
Headache working against Houndabat Askerville's Lauren Forcer. And Katie Quick not having much luck.
Wow, meanwhile, Liquor and Split banging through the middle of that pack and getting the first 4 points of the jam.
Here comes that GNR offense, opening a huge lane on the outside.
Wow, nice burst of speed there to make use of that opening on the outside there. It looks like we'll have Freddie Herfury and Zip as our jammers for this 15th jam of the first half here. Zip working hard against the front of the pack. And Zip makes it through to take lead jammer now for Guns N' Rollers.
And Freddie Herfury decides not to pass the star.
Makes it through. Zip up the inside and a quick call off, denying any points there from the hard charging Freddie Herfury. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away. Check it out, Tonkin.com. Don't forget, if you're thinking about buying a new or used vehicle from Tonkin, tell them your good friends over at Rose City sent you.
On the jam on Hawthorne jammer line, force majeure for the Heathers and Liv Baders for GNR. And force majeure.
Definitely that.
Yes.
No stopping force majeure on that one. And now Liv Baders through up the inside as well. About a half a track, full track behind. Force majeure making it through the pack and then the call off. Hey, we'd like to thank Secret Aardvark, the local made flavor that kicks you right in the mouth. Secret Aardvark sauce.
Oh, jammer fist bump between Mia Palau and Angela Death. Angela Death looking for the outside. Jammer fist denies that.
Ice cream cone working their magic as well on Angela Death. And ice cream cone working Angela Death out once again in the big callback.
But Angela Death did get lead jammer before that force out.
Mia Palau now through on their initial pass.
Oh, Angela Death took the star off. That means there is no lead jammer. This jam will go the full 2 minutes.
Oh, and Angela Death being recycled once again by Cone. Meanwhile, Mia Palau, a little jammer on jammer there, but Mia Palau through and Angela Death also through. Looks like the pack is going to set up shop right here at the turn 4. Oh, and Angela Death, nice move around the outside, but still finds opposition. Mia Palau with one to beat now, Karen Duncan. And through. And Angela Death being knocked to the inside of the track. Once again, Cone proving to be nemesis here for Angela Death.
And forearm sends Jamma Fist out. And Cone once again with the force out.
On that Heather defense, just regrouping very quickly. Beans now trying to play some offense. Stan, the woman, nowhere to go for Angela Death.
And Stan with that long recycle.
Well, the Heather defense is just playing stellar on this jam.
So's the GNR defense. Mia Palau is not getting anything.
These defensive pods are awesome here. Nowhere to go for the skaters.
And Stan stymies Angela Death once again. 4 points for each jammer on that.
Well, that was a lot of roller derby and not very many points. All righty. Just over 6 minutes to go now. Guns N' Rollers 103, Heartless Heathers 54. Plenty of time left.
And we'd like to thank Red Bull and Lunchbox Wax for being sponsors.
Red Bull gives you wings. All right, looks like we have another timeout.
And that is an official timeout brought to you by Trailhead Credit Union.
Hey, we'd like to remind you fans, once again, don't forget to get your wheels for the wheel toss. That's a 50-50 wheel toss at halftime. Lots of fun. Be sure to buy your wheels. They'll be coming around, I'm sure, before the halftime starts. Here we are ready to start. It's like headache for the Heathers, and Liquor and Split. And Liquor and Split through the middle of the pack takes lead jammer for the Guns N' Rollers.
Headache not too far behind.
Oh, Liquor with the quick call off after 2 points. Looks like our penalty box is going to be emptied again to start this next jam.
And everybody packed in on that jam on Hawthorne jam line. Force majeure and trying to read the number.
Bader's, isn't it? Nope, maybe Zip.
That is Zip. All right.
And Zip working the inside line. Nowhere to go. Trying the outside line. Nowhere to go.
Force majeure also bouncing inside to out. Bang, trying to open a hole in that Heather's defense. They are playing that tough, though.
But meanwhile, that Guns N' Rollers defense on force majeure, too. Kieran Duncan, you're going to be sorry. Another skater over there, I can't see their number just yet. It's Bangs, number 43. Neither jammer able to gain any purchase.
Both defenses twisting. Oh, there we go. Force majeure. 50 seconds in, designated lead jammer.
It's always the way it is as soon as we start talking about it.
Yep.
And Zip now through, too, with a nice move right in front of the crowd here to stay in bounds. And there's the call off by force majeure. John's Landing favorite eatery and saloon is the Buffalo Gap. Check out our friends at Buffalo Gap just across the bridge.
All right. Once again, official timeout brought to you by Trailhead Credit Union.
And don't forget, Derby fans, to head on down to the Toe Stop bar at the halftime. Underwood wines are available, single serving cans of Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, or a double serving can of Rosé Bubbly. You can also get an Ninkasi Prismatic IPA or a Pacific Rain Pale Ale. Also, Two-Town Cider. Damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. All right, looks like we're ready to get started once again. Mia Palau and Liv Baders will be our jammers this time. Both teams at full strength. 20th jam of the first half here. Mia Palau with a quick burst of speed around the outside there, taking lead jammer.
Not lead jammer.
Not lead jammer.
That designation still available to Liv Baders. Liv Baders with the call off, but Mia Palau grabbed 3. That is a win for the Heathers.
That was some heads-up derby there. Both skaters. Mia Palau hustling around to get those points.
Just over 3 minutes left. We will see Angela Death and Headache jamming. And Angela Death tiptoeing on that inside line. Grabs lead jammer. Headache slowed up just enough by Kieran Duncan.
Wow, that Guns N' Rollers defense just really regrouped quickly. It looked like Headache was through. Now with one to beat, Headache is through. Angela Death.
And late penalty on Glam.
Like that penalty was kind of happening right there at the end. Well, the Heathers will start with one blocker in the penalty box here. Force majeure and liquor and split be our jammers.
Four 4-3 pack advantage for GNR.
Liquor and split blasting up the inside line there. Being forced out by Bella Constrictor.
And scratcher in the eye. Drifted back enough. Liquor had to come back in a second time.
Oh, looks like a forearm call on Liquor and split headed to the penalty box. Oh, both jammers headed to the penalty box. So this will be a quick jammer exchange here. Both of them will only spend a few seconds in the penalty box. And they're both back out.
Everybody's back on the track.
It's kind of a weird thing, weird rule there, but that's how that works. Gotta have jammers. Roller derby's no fun without jammers. All right.
Both defenses locking down. Liquor almost through. He got one jammer through on the initial.
Hound of Bad Askerville's headed to the penalty box for the Guns N' Rollers.
All right, both jammers now eligible to score.
On Glam headed to the penalty box too. Once again, Liquor and Split now working against Bella Constrictor. Recycled.
And that is a back block on Force Majeure. It's now a power jam for GNR. Lauren Forster trying to create a lane on the outside. And forearm call, scratcher in the eye. Blast Unicorn.
Liquor and Split makes it around. Hound of Bad Askerville's back out of the penalty box now. Looks like GNR is going to run a trap offense here to try to get Liquor and Split through.
Heather's great defense there, slowing down Liquor.
Oh, and Glam back to the penalty box again on a cut track. And a call off. And a timeout looks like it's being called.
I believe Hamtramck is using the official review as a timeout. 1 second left on the period clock.
Don't forget to join us for halftime shenanigans, fans. We have a barbershop quartet going to entertain us on the track. Also, the wheel toss. You still have plenty of time to get your wheels for that wheel toss at halftime, 50-50. And all the proceeds from that 50-50 go to our scholarship fund here at Rose City. All right, looks like we're ready to get started once again here. Our jammers for this next jam, this last jam of this half will be Mia Palau and Zip. Two Heathers in the penalty box. Start this jam.
And they're off.
Mia Palau up the inside line, taking lead jammer now for the Heathers.
And Zipped also taking that inside line, not far behind. Stan heading to the box 4-1 pack advantage right now.
Oh, and Zip, the big apex jump on the inside, taking 4 points now for the Guns N' Rollers.
And Mia Plow playing some jammer defense right here at the top of the apex.
And Mia Palau and Kieran Duncan battling it out at the top of turn 3 now. Oh, and Mia Palau with a nice move along the inside in the call-off. That'll bring us to halftime. Don't forget, fans, plenty of shenanigans going on at halftime. Head on down to the bar, get yourself a cold adult beverage, or over at our merch booth and pick up some cool stuff.
And make sure you get your wheels for the wheel toss. That will be happening later in the intermission. All right. Coming up, this April 25th, the Breakneck Betties will be hosting their annual Spring Fling fundraiser, packed with singing, dancing, burlesque, and comedy. This is an event you don't want to miss. VIP tables will be going on sale April 1st. Here to give you a little taste of what this event is all about is the fabulous Barbershop Quartet.
Test, test. I don't know where we're going to stand. We talked about this. You're live. Did we need to know? Do we feel like you know it? Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay. Come on, Mom. Okay, great. Everyone's talking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na na na, come on. Na na na, come on. Na na na, come on, come on, come on. Na na na, come on, come on, come on. Feels so good being back. There's no way I'm turning back. Now the pain is for pleasure, 'cause nothing can measure. Oh, love is great, love is fine. Out the box, out of line. The affliction of the feeling leaves me wanting more. I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, I don't care, I love the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. 'Cause I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, I don't care, I love the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Na na na, come on, come on, come on. I like it, come on, come on, come on. I like it, come on, come on, come on. I like it, come on, come on, come on. I like it. S, 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 and M, 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 S, 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 and M, 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 S. Love is great, love is fine. Out the box, out of line. The affliction of the it. Come on, come on, come on. I like it, like it. S, 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 N. M, 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 S, 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 N. M, 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 S, 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 N. M, 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 S, 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 N. M, M, M.
Thank you, Barbershop Quartet. For performances like this one and many. Somebody went over. Oh, way over. Oh, close. All right. I like your. Oh, there we go. I'm going to guess we got a winner. Oh, maybe. A little bit too much. All right, everybody done rolling? No more wheels? 134. I'm assuming that's you. You are the winner. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody for participating. All right, there we go. 6 minutes left. We'll be back soon. With 4 minutes left, this is a great time to head to the merch booth. Check out that new rain jacket, the new sleeveless hoodie, which I was shamelessly modeling right there in the middle of the track because it's comfortable and awesome. Get yourself one of your own. I highly recommend it. I'm loving this thing. I've had it for less than an hour, and it's my favorite. Hey, y'all. We've been informed that this is Lily's first time here and also Lily's birthday. So happy birthday to you, Lily. Thanks for sharing it with us and coming to see some roller derby.
Happy birthday.
We're not going to sing for you because, no, that's just not right.
Nobody needs to hear that. Here we go. All right, start out the second half here. It looks like Mia Palau and Zip will be our jammers. Should be fairly familiar with them now. Heartless Heather starting with 2 blockers in the penalty box here. Start off the second half. Like Mia trying to play a little defense now to help out her squad.
And Zip through is your lead jammer. Beans with a cut track. Mia Plow with a cut track. Power jam for GNR.
Stand back out of the penalty box and joining the Heathers now. Zip makes it through.
Jamafist out. At halftime, the penalty count was 24 for the Heathers, only 12 for GNR.
Well, that shows in the score, doesn't it?
Zip moving inside to out, getting some help from Kieran Duncan and company.
Like Beans coming around now trying to play some offense. And meanwhile, Mia Palau back out of the penalty box and circling the track. And there's your call off.
Huge shout out to DJ Agent Meow for the music tonight.
That was an epic Deep Purple cut there just a moment ago.
Followed up by Judas Priest. God, I love you.
That's always the best tunes here at the roller derby. Ready to start once again. Both teams at full strength here. First time in this half. Liquor and Split and Freddie Herfury will be our jammers. Freddie Herfury working the outside line here.
Freddie Herfury doing a little jammer defense now.
Both defenses on lockdown here. Liquor and Split working against the top of the curve here. Glam. It's like Stan. Liquor and Split does make it through to take lead jammer.
And forearm penalty on Freddie Herfury. Power jam going to GNR.
Another forearm call on Glam as they rode Liquor and Split out. And Liquor and Split now working the inside line, trying to get some help. And does make it through. And the jam comes to an end.
And we would like to thank our sponsors, She-Bop and Kay's Bar.
Kay's Bar providing all the nummy food down below here, the mezzanine. Be sure to head on down there if you're hungry for some nachos, maybe a hot dog.
They got beef hot dogs and veggie hot dogs.
And a power start here for Angela Death and GNR. Freddie Herfury still in the penalty box along with Glam.
Heather's doing a great job.
Especially being shorthanded here. The Heather's really doing a good job of holding up Angela Death, but now through on their scoring paths.
And Freddie Herfury, one to beat. Kieran Duncan, though, going to make that a challenge.
Kieran Duncan all over the track here this evening. Seems to be that last line of defense more often than not for the Guns N' Rollers. And there's your call off.
Echo Construction, the friendly people at Echo Construction love custom home building, remodels, and roller derby.
All right, up in this jam, it looks like Force Majeure and Liv Baders be our jammers. Liv Baders now working against the defense of the Heathers right in front of the crowd here.
Oh.
Force Majeure, nice move around the outside there. taking lead jammer. Liv Bader's now out as well, just about a half a track behind. Pack waiting at the top of turn 2, and there's your call off. 2 points picked up by the Heathers. Hey, we'd like to thank Nightlight Lounge, RCR sponsor since day one. And a fantastic spot for food, drinks, and they have an awesome patio. Check it out, Nightlight Lounge.
Wanting to rock and roll all night and party every day, Mia Palau and Zip. Mia Palau doing that jammer defense.
Both jammers trying to follow some offense through the pack, no avail. Once again, Kieran Duncan. And it looks like we have Hellslinger with a nice knockout on Mia Palau there, Hellslinger. Oh, but a penalty called at the last moment there. Also a penalty on Mia Palau in that exchange.
So Zip is lead jammer, but Blast Unicorn and company just not letting her get through that pack. This is still technically the initial for Zip. And Zip says, you know what, I'm done.
You can preserve that power start now for the next jam to start. Just running right over Glam, and we do have a penalty called on Liquor and Split. A little late call there, but it called nonetheless. Mia Palau now back out of the box. Oh, wow.
And Mia Palau, now your lead jammer.
What a lateral move, Mia Palau just making the way there. And Mia Palau now engaging the back of the pack. Katie Quick. It's like Polly Pushy Pants. Maybe Hound of Bad Askervilles, but now through. Mia does make it through on the inside. Nice offense being played there by Glam.
Yeah.
Making a big hole on the inside. Liquor and Split back out of the penalty box and engaging the pack.
And damage report and Stan closing that down, but Liquor through on the initial.
Glam headed back to the penalty box as well as damage report. So 2 Heathers in the box quickly there. Liquor and Split now working the outside line and makes it through. Mia Palau through as well.
Both jammers with 4 points on that pass. 4-2 pack advantage right now. Little jammer on jammer action out there.
Oh, Mia Palau, nice little toe, nice little spinning jump, but no call. No points on that pass.
No
12
point.
previously picked up by Mia. Big jam there for the Heathers. 12 points to 4. Nope, it's like 8 now for Liquor and Split. We'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors, Vacasa and PDX Pipeline. Thank you all so much.
Force Majeure and Angela Death.
Oh, Angela Death just working the back of that pack and looking for the hole, and there it was on the inside, through for lead jam. Force Majeure now working against Kieran Duncan and through as well. And there's your call off from Angela Death.
And forearm penalty on Scratcher at the end of that. Create a 4-3 pack advantage on the next jam.
The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away. Duncan.com.
We have Zip and Freddie Herfury lining up for jam number 8.
Heathers with one skater in the penalty box, like scratcher in the eye, still residing in the box over there. Zip. And Zip makes it through on the initial pass lead jammer for the Guns N' Rollers.
And Freddie Herfury faked the handoff.
Oh, wow. A quick little outside move there. Zip through and the quick call off. It's like 3 picked up by Zip on that one.
187 Killer Pads and Lemon Designs. Thank you for being sponsors. Headache in the blue. Liv Bader's in the black. They are your jammers.
Oh, Liv Bader's through to take lead jammer. Nice little quick move around the outside there.
Got up and just sprinted. And Blast Unicorn heading to the box.
Meanwhile, Headache through now on their initial pass. Liv Bader's also through to scoring 4 points for GNR.
And there's the call off.
Hey, the Heartless Heathers would like to thank a couple of their special sponsors, Killer Burger, K-Fit, East Gleason Pizza, and Heather B. Flowers. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the Heartless Heathers.
We've got a familiar jammer matchup. Liquor and Split for GNR. Mia Palau for the Heathers. 3-3 in the pack.
Oh, and Mia Palau does make it through on the inside. Oh, no, we have a late cut track call on Mia, so that we'll have a power jam now for Liquor and Split. And they take lead jammer as well.
Polly Pushy Pants heading to the box.
Like a bunch of traffic in and out of the penalty box right now. Beans rejoining the group. We are rocking here in the hangar this evening.
A long drawback by Jamafist.
Smiles all around from the players. Liquor pushing the back of the pack now. They know where to go. That Heathers defense has the number.
And Hounded Bat Askerville's digging in hard on Mia
Pushy Pants
Palau.
coming in and blasting up that defense of the Heathers. Nonetheless, Liquor and Split recycled. Mia Palau with a nice juke move around, but Liquor and Split says no thanks, calls it off. We'd like to thank a couple more of our great sponsors, S1 Helmets and Charlene, Quaresma Financial Advisor. Thank you guys so much.
Force Majeure and Zip take the line. That's a big pile up heading towards the pivot line. Both jammers locked up right in the middle of that pack. Both jammers getting recycled. We have a backward skate. Oh!
And we'll start again.
Great
Force
move
Majeure
by
way
Beans.
back.
And bang on a pack destruction call. Oh, there goes Zip, lead jammer.
Just squeaking through there. Somewhere there was a seam and Zip found it.
You've got to be
Force Majeure was all they can handle. You're going to be sorry. And Kieran Duncan at the top of turn 2 there.
Bella Constrictor, great force out, and there's the call off. And we've got a timeout courtesy of GNR.
Timeouts this evening brought to you by Trailhead Credit Union. Trailhead Credit Union, home of the 3% interest checking account. Check out our friends over Trailhead for all your banking needs. Once again, this great rock and roll music minute being brought to you this evening by our awesome DJ Agent Meow. All right, looks like we're ready to start again. Guns N' Rollers with a two-player pack disadvantage to start off this jam.
Freddie Herfier looking to take advantage of that.
On one to beat here, Hound of Bad Askervilles. And Freddie Herfury makes it through. Oh, but a called forearm on Freddie Herfury. We'll have a power jam now. Liquor and Split quickly through on the inside. Takes lead jammer for Guns N' Rollers. Oh, nice offense there. Hound of Bad Askervilles just holding up the line. And Liquor and Split whipping right through there.
And GNR just getting bodies on bodies, trying to open up a lane.
But Freddie Herfury back on the track now and engaging the pack.
And Liquor and Split forced out. Resets and reloads for another run.
It's like Freddie Herfury had a way through there, but Katie Quick said, no, not today. Liquor and Split now through, scoring 4 points for the Guns N' Rollers. And we have a star pass stand now, the jammer of note for the Heathers. First time with a star on their helmet today. And the quick call off there before Stan can get any points.
We'd like to thank Sisu Mouth Guards and Naomi's Organic Farm Supply. Angela Death, force majeure. Beans trying to create a lane on the outside for Angela Death, but Heather's just closed that up.
Oh, and force majeure with all they can handle now. You're going to be sorry. And Kieran Duncan.
And Angela Death finds a lane, grabs lead jammer, and we've got a star pass, scratcher in the eye.
Wow, that was a sneaky star pass. Quickly underneath, scratcher in the eye, grabbing it and on their way. And there's the call off now from Angela Death.
Blast Unicorn congratulating the opposing jammer. That's nice to see.
Helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. It's WSL Leadership Coaching.
Liv Baders and Mia Palau.
Oh, and Mia Pilau just being knocked out last second there by Polly Pushy Pants.
And Liv Baders got forced back, but re-engaged, grabbed lead jammer.
Oh, and a cut track now called on Mia Palau on that knockout Lauren Forcer. She thought she made it there, but no luck. Referee had other ideas.
And Polly Pushy Pants, Lauren Forser opening a lane in the middle, but the Heathers, great job of closing that down.
And one to beat is Stan. And the knockout there by Stan in the big recycle on Liv Baders. And there's your call off. Quickly, looks like they were going to preserve Mia in the penalty box. And looks like we'll have an official review now being called by Hamtramck and the Heathers. This official timeout brought to you this evening by Trailhead Credit Union.
Heathers are contesting the cut call on their jammer.
Don't forget, Derby fans, coming up on the 28th and 29th, Bridge City Riot, our junior roller derby tournament, featuring our very own Rosebud All-Star team, and they'll be playing Yakima, Seattle, Fort Collins, and Santa Cruz. So some awesome junior roller derby tournament, Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and 29th.
Upon review, the cut occurred prior to the initiator going out of bounds. Therefore, the cut call will not be overturned. Heathers does not retain the review for the half.
All right, thank you very much. Ready to get started once again. Both teams at full strength here to start this jam. It'll be Headache and Zip, both working the inside line. Headache working the inside now. And Zip around the outside takes lead jammer for Guns N' Rollers.
And bang, last line of defense, but Headache able to get past.
Wow, Zip with that quick change of direction there. Wow, that was awesome. Making it through in the quick call off. Once again, icing those Heathers in the penalty box.
Next up, we will have Angela Death and Force Majeure. Fun fact, Angela Death was a founding member of Denver Roller Derby.
And founding member of lead jammer on this particular jam. Angela Death quickly through on the inside. Force Majeure now with one to beat. It's like Polly Pushy Pants over there. And Force Majeure now through. And Stan headed to the penalty box for the Heathers. Oh, lots of Heathers. Half a six-pack in the penalty box over there.
Bella Constrictor, the only blocker for the Heathers.
Oh, Liquor and Split gets through, but not lead jammer. No penalty, no pass, no foul.
Means Freddie Herfury still has a chance here. Zeriosa now out on the track, so Bella no longer alone.
Oh, and Liquor and Split through the pack quickly, one to beat. Now looks like Liquor and Split will be your lead jammer. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. All right. Freddie Herfury is taking off the star. There will be no lead jammer. This jam will go the full 2 minutes. Oh, Stan with great footwork.
Looks like a matrix move over there.
Here comes Kieran Duncan trying to open a hole for Liquor. Oh, Freddie Herfury gets a lane courtesy of Scratcher.
Wow. From heads up derby there, Scratcher making a huge hole.
And we have a star pass. Kieran Duncan, now the jammer of record. Liquor and split with that long drawback.
Guns and Rollers defense setting up right in front of the crowd here. Freddie Herfury trying to get through. Little offense played now, Scratcher. And Freddie Herfury working the outside, one to beat Beans here. Now it looks like the Guns and Rollers have regrouped with their defense and right it back out front there. Beans and Hellslinger. You're going to be sorry. Freddie Herfury called for the cut track. Maybe just headed to the penalty box for a sit. Meanwhile, Kieran Duncan now at the back of the pack, turn one.
Kieran Duncan looking at the clock going, yeah, I don't need to.
There you go. Fresh group on the track. Looks like Freddie Herfury will be in the box to start this next one, so we'll have a power jam for Liv Baiters and the Guns and Rollers.
Fun fact about Kieran Duncan, they have refereed both the WFTDA and MRDA championship finals.
That is a fun fact. We're having some worship on the top here for our music selections. And Glam headed to the penalty box once again for the Heathers.
Stan with the force out recycle. Liv Baiters coming around for another shot.
Freddie Herfury now coming around. Engaging the pack. Katie Quick to beat.
Freddie Herfury, lead jammer.
Freddie Herfury out of the penalty box and quickly through the pack. And Freddie Herfury working against the pack once again.
And Hellslinger.
Liv Baiters
Great
through
block.
on their initial now. And there's a call off from Freddie Herfury. It's like 4 points picked up by Freddie down that one. We'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors here this evening. Porque No Taqueria. Everybody loves Porque No. How about a taco?
Tacos.
All right, Heathers with one blocker in the penalty box here to start this one. Force Majeure is your jammer for the Heathers. It looks like Zip for the Guns and Rollers. On a cut track now being called on.
And neither jammer having much luck. And as I say that, there goes Zip, lead jammer. That
There's a blast
4-2 pack
unicorn
advantage
headed.
working for GNR right now.
And Force Majeure now through on their initial pass. Zip skating around, one right behind, and there's your call off. All right, just under 5 minutes to go here in this bout. Like Angela Death and Headache will be our jammers. Heathers was still with one skater in the penalty box. I believe that's the Blast Unicorn over there. There's the whistle.
Very mobile pack. Headache, 2 to beat. Multiplayer block on Polly Pushy Pants. But there's the force out from Katie Quick and a huge recycle.
And the GNR defense reforming here at the back of the pack. Hound of Bad Askervilles, Lauren Forcer and Katie Quick.
And ice cream cone.
Headache with nowhere to go here.
Big force out on Angela Death.
And Headache now through, and we'll put the star back on. Little misdirection there. Headache engaging the back of the pack, and there's a call off.
Oh, 3 points scored. Headache sneaking in, grabbing those 3 right at the end.
That was good heads-up play by Headache there to squeak in there. Once again. Looks like we'll have 2 familiar faces on the jammer line here. Liquor and Split and Mia Palau. Both teams at full strength here. First time that's happened in a while. Our penalty box is empty.
Yeah, that has not happened much.
And they're off. Liquor and Split working against the top of the pack. Bodies are flying. Liquor and Split through the pack and takes lead jammer now. Mia Palau out as well. About a quarter track behind. A little bit of a foot race here. Pack is resetting.
This is a fast-paced derby right now. There's the call off just in time.
Thought that pack was going to take off there, but they put the brakes on the back straight. I'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors, Portland Mercury and Cedar and Moss Lighting. Thank you guys so much for your sponsorship, love. And full strength derby once again, Force Majeure and
Liv
Bader's.
Bader's. And Force Majeure forced out and recycled by the GNR defense. Liv Bader's.
Liv Bader's making a round stand.
Wow, big clear out by Damage Report. Oh, Liv Bader's airborne.
Wow. Looked like Cone was there, but just not enough. Liv Bader's flying through that jump.
And there's the call off.
All right, still time for a few more jams here this evening. Both teams at full strength. Penalty box is clear. Headache and Zip will be our jammers. And they're off. Zip up the inside. Scratcher in the eye with the force out, but Zip still working. Looks like Headache is our lead jammer now, but Zip takes the lead. And Heather's electing to run the pack here. Headache and Zip, little jammer on jammer there on the backstretch. There's the call off from Headache. 37 seconds to go here. Time for another one. Both teams at full strength here. Angela Death and Mia Palau will be our jammers. Looks like the defense is now rolling back to the jammer line. The jam on Hawthorne jammer line. And they're off. Angela Death on the outside. Mia Palau working the in.
Jamafist playing some offense, moving to defense. Nice stop on Angela Death.
Wow, that was a big hit, Jamma Fist there on AD.
Mia Palau one to beat.
Mia just knocked out at the end there, Katie Quick and Hound of Bad Askervilles. Looks like we have a call off from the referees. That'll bring us to the end of the normal time.
All right. That is your final, unofficially. We are not doing the skate around for various reasons. 217.96, that is your final. Guns and Rollers over the Heartless Heathers. GNR remains unbeaten. The teams will come out, they'll wave high, and then we'll do MVPs. And on your way out, if you want to stop by the merch booth, there's still some great stuff in there. This hoodie is awesome. I'm just saying that. Not because I'm wearing it, but because I love it. All right. Wave, everybody. Thank you to both teams. Thank you to the fans. And looks like we're about ready for the MVPs. Y'all been physical contact all night. Yeah. All right, we'll have the MVPs here in just a sec. Looks like the Heathers are ready. Who do you got for MVP blocker?
Katie Quick.
Katie Quick. And MVP jammer.
Oh, hi. Liquor and Split.
Liquor. All right, GNR, who do you have for MVP blocker?
Stan.
Stan. And MVP jammer?
Mia.
Mia. All right. And GNR, your MVP fan?
Carly.
Carly. All right. Thank you, fans. Thank you to both teams. Hope you all have a great evening. Thank you for coming out. We'll have more Derby again soon. RoastedRollers.com. Check the events. See you soon.